Hey, my name's Andrew, and today we're going to be installing an SES suspension upgrade on this GM 1500 truck. In order to install GMRCK15S on your truck, we're going to need to do two things. We're going to need to first lift up your truck a little bit just to give us some space to work, and then we're going to need to take off the original OEM bump stop using a 10mm socket. Once we're done with that, using a 17mm socket, we'll be able to put in the bolt from the new SES suspension upgrade. These are the only tools you're going to need for the job. All right, so what we've already done is we've lifted up the truck and we've put a jack stand on there just for safety, and lifting up the truck is just going to give us a little bit of room to get our socket in there. With the extension on there, it's kind of hard to position it in there. And now we're going to take off the existing OEM bump stop, and all we're using here is a 10mm socket with an extension on it. Okay, so we've taken off our existing bump stop that was on the truck, and now we're ready to install the SES suspension upgrade. And all we got to do is get our 17mm socket and start putting her in. All right, a good trick here is to get your socket and stick it up there and get it on your bolt, and then just kind of hand tighten this one for a little bit here. Once you've got it started, and it's at least hanging there, you can put the rest of it in. All right, once we've got that in and it's nice and secure there, we're going to want to lower the truck, make sure that we've got 1 inch from the bottom of the spring to the top of the axle. And that's going to make sure that we've got a really nice ride, whether you're empty or loaded. All right, we've lowered the truck, and we see that we've got roughly 1 inch of space in here, and that's going to mean that when we're totally empty, it's not going to come into contact and it's not going to give you a rough or harsh ride. Your truck is going to ride the way it always does. And when you do start pulling or with a trailer or hauling around a load of dirt or whatever your load is, this is going to sit down roughly 1 inch, engage with the axle, and start doing its work.